Good afternoon. Today is December 3rd, 2025, and you are watching my channel in the middle of the forest, in which I just drove out of the middle of the forest, my home, heading to work. This is the episode called Dry Fasting. Day number 1, the results show. How did dry fasting work for me yesterday? Well, it went very uneventful. The only thing that was different was I didn't do a complete, absolute dry fast. Do dry fasting on Ramadan, and they avoid any sources of water whatsoever. They avoid brushing their teeth. They don't take a shower. They don't wash their hands. They don't drink coffee, water, and anything liquid they stay far, far away from. But yesterday, for me, I did what's considered in the industry, in the business, to be a soft fast. Meaning, I took a shower. I have to be in public, amongst people. I did wash my hands several times a day because, well, I'll be frank, it's the cold season. People carry a lot of germs, and I still work. I work with other people, and I don't want to catch any of these cooties. Number 3, how did you brush your teeth, Jerry? Well, it wasn't with water, that's for sure. I had purchased a large container of coconut oil, multi-use, and I'll explain that in further videos for the month. The coconut oil was probably about a tablespoon. I put it in my mouth, melted it, swished it around while I was just taking my shower, doing little things for 2 minutes. I swished it around. The trick is to try to pull, they call it oil pulling. The trick is to try to pull whatever bacteria and anything that you may or may not have on your teeth away from your teeth using oil, hence not water. Now, because I live in the middle of the forest and we have a septic system as opposed to living in a city with standard sewer, water, etc., you cannot, you should not put any oil whatsoever in your drain system. So I had to spit the oil into a Dixie cup and toss that in the garbage. You'd be surprised the amount of stuff that I saw in there. And bear in mind, I didn't eat anything. I did wake up yesterday with sardine burn. Because the night before, the day before, I was bulking up. This makes a lot of people laugh. I was bulking up on all the fats and whatever carnivore foods that I could, knowing full well that I would not be eating. And the last meal of the day, the last food that I ingested, I ate all during the day. The last food that I ingested were 2 cans of sardines with Frank's Red Hot sauce on them. And it wasn't necessarily the hot sauce that was coming back. It was the sardines that I tasted more than anything. That lasted probably until about 3:30 at work, and then it went away. not to be seen the entire night. I wasn't thirsty. Now, typically, I take a big 40-ounce thermal bottle with me to work, a large one. Many of you have seen it, my Zero Carb Life water bottle that I run around with. And that I will probably fill twice, meaning in the wintertime, I consume about 80 ounces of liquid. Yesterday, I didn't consume any liquid, none whatsoever. The only liquid that I had was on my hands, on my body, the shower. And that was it. I did not even really want, once I got past the sardine issue, I didn't really want for any water. I wasn't thirsty. And the clock kept ticking. Did a couple of lives myself, YouTube. The clock was ticking, going. I wasn't fazed. I wasn't affected. Initially, for those of my subscribers that have been following me for quite some time, my intent was to do a soft dry fast for 5 days, from Tuesday through Saturday, and then resume everything on Sunday. Water fasting, of course, because this is an annual fast I do. This is my 15th year, and I'm knocking on the door of 65 right now. With that being said, some people don't understand the aspect around fasting. Some people think I'm going to die. I'm going to explain a little story of what happened to me 2 years ago, and people lost their minds about my fasting. I work with people that take the GLP-1s. I work with a whole lot of people, a lot of people that do the standard American diet. They're happy with it. No one seems to understand. Many people don't understand why a person in their right mind would fast during the Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's days. They can't fathom it. To that, I say, I am not a martyr. I am not a superstar. I am not a hot dog. I'm not doing this for attention. If I was doing this for attention, maybe I'd buy a billboard. But all I have is this lowly YouTube channel, and I give my own personal experience. This channel is not a medical channel. More often than not, you've seen me driving, either from my home to my job to home, to church, whatever the case may be, because that's my schedule. I'm very busy. If someone would have told me I'd be this busy at 65, I would laugh at them. I remember my grandmother being 65 years old and being frail and not doing things, not wanting to do things, being homebound. I don't want to be that type of person. I want to live a proper, healthy diet and have a proper, healthy way of life for as long as I plan on, really, God plans for me to be on this earth. I'm a Christian. Again, I don't preach to people. This is my religion, my channel. I talk about my way of eating, my channel. I may speak and compare myself to individuals, not meaning to be picky. I may even make up fictitious people just to bring my cross. The truth of the matter is, it is good for me. My body knows, after doing this for completely 14 years, my body knows knew, even this year, knew it wanted me to stop eating. I went through a period of inflammation, and the inflammation ballooned me up on the scale from where I was low due to an infection, taking medications. And for me, the inflammation was on the scale. It was evident. So, the magic question, magic answer? How much weight did you lose, Jerry, in a day? I am one of those people that go on the scale every day. It's not because I'm obsessed. It's because I like to keep track of my stats. I like to keep so much track of my stats that I am absolutely bummed and forgot to order replacement ketone strips for my Keto Mojo. And I do that for 14 years. I've been doing that, putting the stats down and showing people what my readings were. I can tell you that my blood glucose does not go over 100. Even when I don't fast, it doesn't go over 100. The ketones just shows on the meter your burning fast, your burning capabilities. How many ketones is your body making? GKI will take the glucose and the ketones together to come up with a GKI index. I can go over that at a later date, only because I'm driving and I don't have visuals. I do have a friend that has phenomenal GKI readings when she does hers. She is a super ketone burner. For me, this fasting is not for losing weight. My fasting started out for religious reasons. My intention to do a complete dry fast for 5 days, I never, ever, not one time in my entire life did a dry fast. Ever. Hard, soft, whatever the case may be. So I had to use common sense based on the fact that it's snowing, it's winter, I still am gainfully employed by choice. I'm going to and fro. I did not want to become a statistic, have an issue with soft fasting or dry fasting for 5 days and become sickly. In the last 14 years, maybe it was 4 years ago, could have been 5, where I became ill to having my back because I knew it was time. My body was showing all the symptoms of danger, danger, warning, warning, Will Robinson, you must stop. And that was in 28 days. Was it a bummer being 12 days away from 40? If you're going to be a statistic person on paper and say, oh, Jerry couldn't even do it for the full 40 days. No, my body was failing me at the time. And the reason I'm doing this on a day-to-day basis of telling you how I feel every day is so that if you want to consider trying it, I'm not talking about dry fast the third day, a 12-hour day. About 8:30, I don't know where it came from, this surge of energy that I had. I'm dealing with government parts right now on a government job, and you must be persnickety and very detailed every step of the way. You can't whatsoever. 2 years ago, when I came back from the Christmas and the New Year's holiday, it was January 4th. It was close to the end of my fast. I walked out of the restroom, went to my locker, put something back in my locker. I turned around, not hastily, having complete control of my faculties. I turned around and fell over a lump in the carpet. We have not a carpet, the mats, rubber mats. All industrial places have them, gas stations, etc. when it comes to inclement weather like this. The mats were on a truck by the people that clean the mats and deliver them accordingly. They were hard. They just reapplied them, reinstalled them, for lack of a better word, took the old out, put the new ones in, and there were hard lumps in there. As I turned, my foot caught one of the lumps and I went crashing down. I wear safety glasses. My safety glasses broke. So much for safety, right? I had a huge shiner, huge for days. I'm not a person to wear makeup. I didn't want to wear makeup. I thought about covering it up, but the truth of the matter is, my husband didn't beat me. A stinking industrial mat beat me. I tripped over it. So those people that knew I fast said, oh my goodness, Jerry is too frail. She fell over because she needs food. Quick, bring her something to eat. Does anybody have any orange juice? Do you have any hard candy? Because I'm gainfully employed and want to continue doing said same gainful employment, I didn't want to say the words that really came to my mind when those people absolutely lost their minds about it. Didn't realize I tripped. Now, I had to fill out an incident report because you just do. I completed the incident report, filled it out, stating that I fell on the rugs. It is what it is. Got a new pair of safety glasses, moved on with the rest of the day and the rest of my life. That chapter was over. I continued to fast. I do continue to fast. Now, the big question is, will I continue this journey for a complete 40 days this year? That's yet to be determined. I have enough common sense and know my body full well. I know my body so well that if any suspect seed oils are in food, I can control my own consumption of food. I read labels, and if the labels say that something's sketchy there, or I know personally that I have a history, if I can pick up a label and read the ingredients of a particular item and remember, oh, I remember when last year, last month, whatever the case may be, I ate this food and I couldn't take my rings off. Why would I, me, Jerry, why? Common sense. Why would I want to crack open that package of whatever and eat it? There's a saying amongst carnivore people. Are you hungry? Are you really hungry? How hungry are you? If you're so hungry, are you sardine hungry? Because if you're milling about your refrigerator, I was doing that today, by the way, getting rid of some stuff that I had to clean up, etc. Just clearing out stuff, throwing stuff in the dishwasher, and thought, if I really am hungry for, let's say, chocolate mousse, and I can't get chocolate mousse off of my mind, I gotta have the chocolate mousse. my story is, I would have to be insane. I have a chocolate mousse in the refrigerator for the husband. I ran out to him because they're expensive, they're delicious. I buy them from Costco, but I had half a mind to throw that away today. I'll probably give it to him on Sunday. Give it to him. He has the right at any point in time to go in the refrigerator and eat anything he wants to. That's his choice. He has the right. My rights say to me, the minute I have a scoop of chocolate mousse, I'm going to have that entire chocolate mousse. I'm going to go to the store and make all the ingredients to make the chocolate mousse. I'm going to try to do it in a carnivore way of eating. What? No, there is no carnivore chocolate mousse. So I'm lying to myself. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I must abstain. I cannot moderate. I can't have a little bit, because a little bit turns out to be a lot of bit, and a lot of bit turns up to the third time Jerry loses 163 pounds. That's right. The definition of insanity. For me, I cannot fall short of sticking to this way of eating, regardless of fasting. That's not what I'm talking about right now. I cannot make the excuse myself and say, it is the holidays, YOLO, I'm too busy. I can't make the keto carnivore version of whatever I'm hungry for. I can't do it. I'm parked now, so I can take seatbelt off, gloves off, and address some of your comments below. I can't do that. I went home and I did a little bit watching of YouTube and a little bit of commenting on YouTube. And then I fell asleep, and I woke up this morning and it was 10 minutes to 9. I woke up by myself. I probably fell asleep about 2:45. That's a guesstimate, maybe. So I felt fantastic. I didn't feel thirsty. What did I have today? Jerry, what did you drink today? Just like what I told you guys I'd be drinking. Every day I have only one pod of the organic Costco coffee. Put that pod in there, hit the 12-ounce button, go. I brush my teeth with water. And the toothpaste that I make and I use for myself. I wasn't thirsty when I don't do supplements, because this time I just don't do it during the 40-day fast. Now, I have these. I wanted to show you. I have both because I have friends in high places that send me these packets that they get that they don't use. So thank you, Cindy. Thank you, friend. These are just plain, not flavored, no stevia. 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Well, you guys have seen the commercial. I'm not going to read them, what the sodium is. That's all I have. So if I need them, this is it. I am one that likes, when I do take these, I like them super strong. I put one packet in 16 ounces of water and put it on ice because I'm back to drinking water again, water fast with I got the bean. Oh, Jerry, that's not carnivore. That's a plant. Yes, it is. You are absolutely right. I'm going to have 12 ounces of that plant juice. me grab this phone and see some of the comments. Let me click on the comments and go. Oh, Michael always tells me to do the chat and put down. I just learned this yesterday. He told me live chat. I have to click the button where all messages are visible. So, Michael, I finally did it now. I hope that it works. There we go. Let's see who's here. I know Lynn's here because she is me bestie. Lynn is saying hello. Who is the first person? I can't read. Well, it's Lynn saying hello to Ricky. So I think Rick is here and Lynn's here. Rick meaning Twin Brook Acres Rick. Is there any other? Asking for a friend. You know what I mean. So thanks for coming on. Lynn and Ricky and A. Mason, thank you so much for popping on today. I appreciate it. Do you have snow on the ground, Lynn? Ricky's asking her. And of course she does. And she's going to go out and build a snowman. And Rick's going, hee hee, laughing at her. This is true. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for thanking me. Here comes Jerry in the chat. You are intelligent, A. Mason saying humorous and honest, a glorious combination. I am the type of person that's not well suited for many people. The reason I say this is because I know I spit truths. I know people don't want to hear the truth, my truth. They listen to my truth and they think I'm preaching. It might be the fact of my tone and inflection. Just saying. You guys don't know how tall I am. I'm sitting in a car right now doing a YouTube live video, waiting to go to my job. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you on this video. I know you came because of the title and because you wanted to find out how my day one of the fasting was. But I would be remiss if I didn't address the 12 days of Christmas. Yep, that's right. The contest is still on and the names keep coming in. The names are coming in because people are making comments on my videos, on my shorts. I did a quick short video today, guys. Very fast short video. So check that out. It's probably on the top of your computer. Lynn is saying everybody is copying me now, though, calling you Ricky. You know we are. When I heard that at first, I thought, okay, this is me being me. Don't misconstrue. Don't read into this. Me being me, I thought they were kind of sweet on each other. Ricky, I mean, it's a sentimental thing. So now I call him Ricky, but I'm sweet on my husband. I like Rick. I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's a subscriber. And I know a lot of people have normal daytime jobs. See, look at that. A. Mason said, just like me, some don't like me either. Oopsie daisy. Oh no. There we go. Some don't like me either. I understand. LOL. I don't know what that is, but you're going to have to send me a private message. Okay, so the contest is on. Today, I'll be doing a couple of videos again. I plan on doing a couple of videos. I want to seclude myself, though, in the plant, in the office. The lunchroom is just not conducive to doing lives because you guys know. I know Lynn's a little troublemaker. She's trying to tell everybody I'm a YouTuber. I don't tell everybody, anybody I work with that I'm a YouTuber. No, none whatsoever. Can you imagine that HR woman? I wish I could say her name. I wish I could tell you all the things and I can't. Maybe once I retire, I'll tell you more. But I love YouTube. YouTube keeps me out of the stores. It keeps me away from spending. I love Amazon, and I'm working real hard at paying off my debt, which is under $10,000 now. Maybe it's under 8,000 now. I don't know, but it's under considerably. A. Mason said, what you said about being blunt honest, not everybody likes it. Not everybody likes it. Not verbatim, right? My lips are sealed to my secrets. Thank you, Lynn. My secrets are divulged now to the world. This is YouTube, Jerry. Get a grip. What secrets are you holding? You're on YouTube. You're a YouTuber. I'm just giggling. I'm laughing. And people are all passing me by, looking at me like, who's she talking to in the little box? So keep on following me during the course of the day. Put your comments in after the video, like you normally put comments on the bottom of the video. I scrub them. I do the last scrub before I get in the car of the previous day and put them all in, because that is the way that I know to be able to stop. Because let's say, for example, on the 10th day, somebody comes in and then starts commenting on all of those. I may have missed them. And it's not fair to you. I get it. It's not fair to me also to be able to go back the day of the big party on December 13th. And, oh, wait a minute. Who didn't enter? Who wasn't watching my videos? So I appreciate all the comments. I saw Ricky posted something. Let's see what you wrote here, Ricky. Ricky, today's HR people would faint if they knew what went back on in the workplace in the 70s. Brother, preach. You are absolutely correct. Those were the days, Rick. You know they were. Man, I was in college. I graduated in 79, and then I went to college. I went to a Catholic university. Oh, a whole other story. Honest to Pete, I can't get into. Breathe, Jerry. Breathe. And I did not get my degree from the Catholic university. I will not divulge that secret on YouTube or anywhere for that matter. The only person that knows is my God and my husband. Woo! Don't be doing this, Jerry, to yourself right before you get off the YouTube and get in the job. Don't be doing the crying. Okay, get a grip, Jerry Bear. Grip, grip, grip. Trying to think of something funny right now. I can't. That means I should shut down the video now. I am gonna step out, go to work, and I will catch you on my 20-minute break and 2 of my 10-minute breaks later doing random lives. So thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. La la la. Goodbye all. Take care. And I will see you later. Toodles for now. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, all the things. Bye-bye.